Here's one modality that you have to include in your strength and conditioning program: squatting on a Bosu ball. All jokes aside, we have been talking about blood flow restriction training or occlusion training. So we're going to show you what it is, what the research shows, and how to implement it. BFR or occlusion training is just cutting off the blood flow to a specific muscle while that muscle is being trained. This usually partakes in very low intensity movements, say single joint movements such as curls rather than other big multi-joints. It can still be used with compound or multi-joint movements, however. This was made famous by Dr. Yoshiaki Soto. While he was at a Buddhist festival, he realized while kneeling he was having tingling sensations and an actual cutoff of blood flow to his lower extremities, and he had that Jeff Bezos moment. But in all seriousness, from that point, he really did start to research what this could do for the human body. Now, as meatheads, we have applied this to strength and conditioning, hypertrophy training, and physical therapy. I'm going to set aside the physical therapy aspect as that's where it's very popular, but my cup of tea is in performance and actual training. For the context of this video, we have to separate hypertrophy training and strength training. In my world, we use both hypertrophy, strength, and power training to be the most effective athlete, but we're going to really look at hypertrophy and strength. A massive majority of the research has used untrained individuals. However, we did get a 6.5-week periodized strength program with national level powerlifters. Very simply put, the research shows that we can increase the cross-sectional size of the muscle with just the 10 BFR sessions that were added onto the strength program. So even at a very high training status, athletes were able to increase the cross-sectional size or the size and hypertrophy of that muscle. And to no surprise, if we're using lower intensities or lower loads of weight, we aren't going to just strap a band on and actually get truly stronger. We can add muscle, but we're not going to get truly stronger. And the research reflects that. We did not get increased strength in knee extension exercises and any other type of exercises. This is to be expected. This is a training modality that makes less intense exercise feel more intense. But the loads used are usually very minimal, between 60 and 30% of your 1RM. With athletes and general population alike, we have been applying blood flow restriction for upper body training in this example and lower body. For the upper body segment, we did barbell curls, TRX dips, and bent over rows. For the lower body, we did walking lunges, RDLs, and leg extensions. Very basically, BFR can help increase the size of muscle at a much quicker rate than traditional.